Welcome back to the channel. The legend continues, more refined, more powerful, and more unapologetically Hayabusa than ever before. The 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa isn't just a motorcycle, it's a legacy on two wheels. It's the fusion of extreme engineering and timeless design, capturing the essence of speed, control, and road presence in a way few machines ever have. While much of the world moves toward smaller, cleaner, and arguably more sterile forms of transportation, Suzuki doubles down on what made the Hayabusa iconic in the first place: outright power, masterful aerodynamics, and a charisma that commands attention at any speed. When the original Hayabusa was launched back in 1999, it redefined what a sport bike could be. It wasn't just about going fast, it was about doing it with unparalleled smoothness and stability. Over the years, it became a cult classic. Now, in 2025, Suzuki has once again raised the bar. This isn't a complete revolution in design, but rather an evolutionary leap that respects the soul of the Hayabusa while bringing it into the modern era. It's sharper, sleeker, and undeniably aggressive in all the right ways. The curves are still there, sculpted with precision to cut through the air, but everything feels more focused and muscular. Underneath its aerodynamic bodywork lies the heart of the beast, a 1,340 cubic centimeters inline-4 engine that continues to deliver raw, linear power with unmatched finesse. Suzuki has optimized the internals to offer more efficiency and responsiveness, while still honoring the character that Hayabusa fans know and love. There's no turbo or hybrid system here, just a mechanical masterpiece that thrives on revs and rewards confident riders. Peak horsepower now sits around 195, but it's the mid-range torque that makes it so intoxicating. Whether you're cruising at highway speeds or launching off the line, the Hayabusa delivers a relentless surge of acceleration that pins you back with authority. Suzuki's engineers didn't just stop at power. They've also worked magic on the chassis dynamics. The aluminum twin-spar frame remains at the core, but subtle tweaks to rigidity and geometry have improved stability at high speeds without sacrificing cornering agility. The suspension setup has been refined for 2025, featuring upgraded components from KYB that balance everyday comfort with track-capable performance. On the road, the bike feels planted and responsive. Every input is met with precision, whether you're carving through mountain switchbacks or opening it up on a long stretch of asphalt. Electronics have become a vital part of modern sport bikes, and the 2025 Hayabusa embraces this with a sophisticated suite of rider aids. The Suzuki Intelligent Ride System, SIRS, brings multiple ride modes, cornering ABS, link-sensitive traction control, launch control, and engine braking management into the fold. What sets it apart, though, is how seamlessly all these systems work together. The tech never feels intrusive, it enhances your ride without taking away from the visceral connection between rider and machine. You can tailor the bike's behavior to your liking, whether you're pushing your limits or just enjoying a relaxed ride on the open road. The dash has also seen an upgrade. The TFT screen is sharp, full color, and highly customizable. It gives you access to all your ride data, from lean angles to G-forces, and integrates beautifully with smartphone connectivity. Suzuki's new interface is intuitive and easy to navigate even with gloves on. There's also a suite of optional accessories that let you further refine your experience: heated grips, a quick shifter, and even radar-assisted adaptive cruise control for those long highway hauls. Ergonomically, Suzuki has struck a near-perfect balance between sport and touring. The seating position is aggressive enough for spirited riding but relaxed enough for long-distance comfort. The seat is well cushioned, the bars are just high enough to relieve pressure on the wrists, and the wind protection from the sculpted fairing is impressive even at triple-digit speeds. It's a bike that invites you to stay in the saddle longer, to go farther, and to experience the joy of riding without compromise. Visually, the 2025 Hayabusa makes a statement. The new LED lighting setup is sleek and modern, giving the bike a piercing stare. The bodywork flows smoothly from front to back, echoing the bird-of-prey design that has always set the Hayabusa apart. The color options this year are bold and eye-catching, ranging from stealthy matte black to brilliant pearl finishes with metallic flake. Each variant has its own personality, yet all of them exude the aura of something special. What's perhaps most impressive is how Suzuki has managed to maintain the Hayabusa's identity in a world that's rapidly shifting towards smaller, less characterful machines. This bike isn't trying to be everything to everyone. It knows its audience, riders who crave power, presence, and the thrill of commanding one of the most iconic motorcycles ever built. And for them, the 2025 Hayabusa delivers in spades. It's not just fast, it's stable at speed. It's not just advanced, it's intuitive. It doesn't chase trends, it sets them. Fuel efficiency, while not the bike's primary mission, has seen a marginal improvement thanks to tweaks in the ECU and combustion efficiency. You're still looking at a machine that prefers to stretch its legs rather than sip fuel, but on long cruises, you'll appreciate the roughly 40 miles per gallon it can deliver with a light wrist. The 20-liter tank gives you solid range, meaning fewer stops and more miles between fill-ups. On the practical side, Suzuki has paid attention to everyday usability. The clutch action is light and predictable, the gearbox is smooth and positive, and the mirrors actually work, offering a clear, vibration-free view of what's behind you. Storage remains limited, as you'd expect on a supersport touring hybrid, but soft bags or a tail pack can easily turn it into a weekend getaway machine. For riders coming from previous generations, the difference in feel is immediately noticeable. The new model is more refined, more connected, and far more advanced in terms of ride feel. Yet, it doesn't alienate longtime fans. It builds on everything the Hayabusa stood for and adds layers of polish, sophistication, and modern tech. It's the same spirit in a sharper suit. In a market where many manufacturers are stepping away from high-capacity machines in favor of lighter and greener alternatives, Suzuki's decision to double down on the Hayabusa's performance DNA is both bold and admirable. It's a celebration of analog thrill in a digital age. While the future may indeed be electric, the 2025 Hayabusa reminds us of what motorcycles were always meant to be: fast, loud, and endlessly fun. The 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa isn't trying to be sensible. It's not trying to be modest. It's an ode to excess, to the joy of riding, and to the power of engineering when it's unchained by compromise. For those who still believe that motorcycling should stir the soul and quicken the pulse, the Hayabusa remains one of the purest expressions of that belief. It's not just a bike. It's an icon reborn.